has to be like 40 minutes, I think, for
Okay.
uploading.
Yeah, I think live recording now, and I'll
Oh, okay.
submit it to like our instructor, and then I'll email you guys the like
Yeah.
recording so you can send it to
Right.
yours.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we good to do part 2, our introductions?
Yeah. That's great. Who would like to begin?
I would
Luca.
like to begin.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I share screen? Okay. Okay, can you guys see this?
Yep, we can
Yeah.
see.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'm trying to click this thing. Oh. Okay. My name is Luca de Jong. I'm 18 years old, and the background is our school. I live in Zwolle. It has 124,000 citizens. It's known for its inner city. It's very old, like, yeah, you can see in the left corner. It's pretty old. Nice church. We have a football club that's in the right. I'm a fan of it, of our football club. It's not doing very well, but it's holding up. And it's known for its history, which I don't really know, but we learned when we were younger. Yeah, for the rest, it's pretty small in compared to other cities in the Netherlands, but still cozy, I think. In the left, top left, is our hospital, and new. Yeah, okay. My family consists of my mom and me. Well, I'm 18 and my mom is 45. I'm half Dutch, Nigerian, and my father lives in Nigeria. Nothing special for the rest. Pretty nice. My hobbies and sports. I like to hang out with friends. I like to go out. I play the piano. I like to listen to music. I play football or soccer. And I go to the gym. But can't really do all of that because of Corona, but yeah. International experience. I don't really know what I had to put here, but I mean, I traveled to different countries in Europe and to the United States twice, and I've been to Asia once. Yeah, nice. Nursing. Why I chose nursing? Well, I had leukemia, as I said earlier, and well, I think it really had a impact on my life, on how I viewed the hospital and how people took care of me. I think it was overall pretty nice. So that was like a, I mean, 50% factor for me choosing nursing school. And I really didn't have many other options which had my interest or anything. So I just chose something instead of a gap year. So yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, so you couldn't, like over there, could you do a gap year? Or like here we do generals for 2 years and then you can choose a major. Is that not an option? Do you have to choose a major right away?
No, you can choose like a gap year or anything, but I didn't want to like stay behind. Just wanted to choose anything, maybe after nursing school. I mean, it's only 4 years, and then maybe travel or anything, do something fun. Then I'm still 21, so yeah.
But we have like generals for 2 years, so you don't necessarily have to take a gap year. Like you'd just be taking general classes, or over there is it like structured for your whole 4 years?
I mean, what is generals?
Generals, that's like when you take like English, math, social studies, kind of like high school all over again, but at a college level. And then you do 2 years in your program, or is over there it's like all 4 years are laid out?
I mean, pretty much you just choose whatever you want. I mean, you can, so we have like different levels in school, in high school. And I had HAVO, and one level above that is VWO. And HAVO takes 4 years and VWO takes 6 years. So after you graduate in HAVO, you can choose to go for that level up, and that takes then 2 years. And then you can go to any university, like to become a doctor or anything. But didn't
Yeah.
choose.
So what we are doing, can I
Yeah, you
explain?
can ask. You
So
can ask.
we are doing, we both did HAVO, which is like pretty good, but it's not as good as Atheneum slash VWO. And we just chose to go to nursing school, which is 4 years, and you just learn all the general stuff. Because can you explain what a major is? Because I'm pretty sure we have that too, but I don't really.
Yeah, so we do our elementary school, so you start going to school at 4 or 5, and then you're in middle school about age from like 10 to 14ish, and then 15 to 18 you're normally in high school. So we have a set 12 years while you're in school, and so you normally graduate, you're about 18, and then you decide if you want to go to college or not. So we have like 2 year where it's like a community college, so you can be a plumber or an electrician. But then if you need a 4 year, you normally go to a state college. And so normally you would graduate then at like 22, because 18 and 4. So you could do your first 2 years doing generals and then enter your major. So your major is what you're going to be when you graduate. So we have like a teaching major or a nursing major or accounting, but we wouldn't have to necessarily take a gap year, because those first 2 years you can do different types of general, so you can enter undecided. But I know some schools where it's like if you are entering as a nursing major, like all 4 years, every semester is planned out for you. So that's why I was wondering if your school's like you could take those first 2 years with any subjects and then enter a major, or if yours is like laid out.
I mean, it's pretty laid out. Like you get to hear what, like our whole study includes. Like you have to. We have our first year is just learning anything about, like theory about the body or physics or anything like that. And then the second year we have, I don't know how you call it, like stage or internship. That's half year. And then we have another year, half year, which is theory again. And then 2 more internships. So we already know what's coming. Yeah.
So ours is you do your theory and your internship at the same time.
Oh, that's pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 4 years of nursing school, and then you can get specialized in like a hospital.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Who's next, and how do you stop? Okay, who's next?
I'll go next. Alrighty, so I did mine with just random pictures, and I'll explain as I go. So, my full name is Jessica, but I go by Jess. I do have a cat. She wants to make an appearance now, I guess. So this is my cat. Her name is Ember. She likes to bite. My mom is the lady with the blonde hair at the top, and then my sister is next to her. My sister is 25 and she lives in China right now. My sister works as a like music teacher, and my mom is a writer for a newspaper. And then below that is me on a beach eating a popsicle. So that's one of the things that I really like doing is just hanging out on the beach or swimming. And next to me is my best friend, Laura. And then next to that is a tray of cookies. I love cooking and baking like brand new things that nobody knows about. So those cookies have like a bunch of weird ingredients with them, but they're delicious, which was kind of unexpected. And then next to that, the man holding a turkey is my boyfriend. He likes hunting and he killed that little guy. And then circle back to the motorcycle. I also like going on rides and traveling that way. I don't love planes, but I have been internationally once. I went to Malaysia for a mission trip last summer, I think. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. And then I am from a little town called Manorville. That's where I was born. It has 1,500 people, so like under 2,000. And the picture there is the like oldest restaurant in our state, and that was the restaurant that was like the major one in my town, and like everybody went there. So yeah, it was a very small town kind of feel for like most of my life. And then I moved to Rochester, which is like a bigger city of kind of around where like 100,000, 125 ish. And then I moved to Mankato for school. So I've only moved a couple times. And I chose nursing because when I was living in Rochester, they have a really big, well-known hospital there, and they had kind of an influence in like my schooling, because people from the hospital would come and help teach some of our classes. And so people would tell me about like respiratory therapy and like nursing and physical therapy and stuff. So I just learned like from a very young age, like different career paths, and just nursing really interested me, and I really like taking care of people. So yeah, that's about me. Oh, and I'm 22. I was supposed to say my age.
Great, thank you. Shall I go next then?
I was actually wondering, should we switch to another Zoom meeting? Because on the timer is going off that we only have like 8 minutes left.
Yeah, we can do that. We can log off and then log back in, and I'll save this recording.